We'll go back to the second half at White Hart Lane. And once again, you could probably hear a pin drop because it's so quiet here. Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United come out for the second half with Manchester United thoroughly dominating the game. It could be already over as a contest. Manchester United just playing wonderful stuff. And having 3 goals, 2 from Di Maria and 1 from Herrera in that first half. Michel Vaughan completely starstruck by... Oh! There's a chance there for Harry Kane. It was a good save from David De Gea. Herrera tries to clear it and it gets actually deflected. It's actually initially cleared then by, I think it was Hummels. Here's Harry Kane. And tackled by Rojo. And Tottenham now coming out with some inspiration. But once again, Manchester United on the break. Di Maria to Falcao and Michel Vaughan makes a good save. Well, Falcao has been all over Tottenham himself, but he's been not able to get on the score sheet. Di Maria, look at this pass. Oh, Falcao is actually called for offside anyway. One of Manchester United's main problems in the first half was staying onside, but even with that, they're 3-0 up. Rojo to Hummels. Jones. And given away by Phil Jones, and Davis with the throw-in. It's just been a rout for United, and they even came on the break from a save from De Gea, who's not had anything, or if anything, to do at all, apart from that save, obviously. He's Kane for Tottenham. Naughton, Lamela, Kapoor, who was booked in the first minutes of the first half. Southampton 2, Chelsea 1 at St Mary's. Unbelievable. And Popov was the scorer. Lamela with the cross. And Tottenham getting a bit more momentum now. And David De Gea comes out. Brilliantly read there by De Gea. Here's Falcao. Di Maria. Trying to find Robin Van Persie. But he's out of place there with the pass. Herrera tries to intercept. He actually gets the ball despite the mistouch. And Manchester United back on the ball again. Van Persie trying to find Falcao. Brilliant movement there, but unfortunately Falcao, he was intercepted. Now here's Lennon. Tottenham needs some pace, and Lennon is going to be the man to give it to them. And the right back has actually come forward in to support Lennon. Lennon up against Luke Shaw. Ooh. David De Gea saving on the goal line, quite literally. The referee says no goal. Herrera brought down. Tottenham coming up with a little more energy in the second half. They started the better. Here's Kapoor. He's just watching and biding his time. Here's Lamela. And he puts it out of play. Bad touch. For Tottenham Hotspur, it's a trip. It's actually staying at White Hart Lane for New Year's Day. Chelsea are the visitors, currently behind at Southampton though. As Benjamin Astampul is coming off for, or is actually coming on, I'm not sure who for. Actually, Samerti is the man going off. And Paulinho is the man coming on. Right, mix up in the substitution there. Lind. Falcao. If I remember rightly, I believe Manchester United actually finished the year against Tottenham last season. Davis brought down by Luke Shaw. That's a foul. He's coming over. And as we were saying earlier, it's a trip to Fort Britannia for Manchester United. And no matter what form Manchester United are in, that is going to be a tough one. As Harry Kane comes off for Roberto Soldado for a second substitution. It's going to be Lennon with this free kick. Can he make something? Tottenham need a goal fast. And it's a misheader entirely. And the United players just let it roll out for a throw-in. Andre Herrera, he's not really featured as much as you'd think. But under the busy Christmas schedule, who can blame Van Gaal for changing his squad up, trying to keep his squad fit, even though it's been a problem by themselves. 3 broken ankles and 1 dislocated shoulder to deal with. But Louis Van Gaal has fought through it all, and his team are really fighting for not only him, but their teammates as well. Manchester United have been the stars of the show in 2014, especially the first half of this season in particular. As we said, they didn't really have a good start to 2014. They were under David Moyes and being beaten 3-0 from teams like Liverpool and Manchester City. It was such a low point for them. David Moyes was eventually relieved of his duties in April as Ryan Giggs came in as interim manager, did a good job. Win against Norwich. And also brought the rise of young Tom Lawrence and James Wilson. Finally getting the breaks, but Tom Lawrence was later sold to Leicester City under Louis Van Gaal, who's made such a transformation to this Manchester United team, who at this point are not too far off the top spots, but we're starting to really slump a bit. But now, a year later, here they are at the top of the Premier League again. A lot of fans will say that's where they belong, and right now they've proven that to be the case. Coutinho, and the referee is going to bring it back for a free kick to Tottenham, I think. And Tottenham fans will be eager to see where this goes. Marissa Dembele is coming on for Kapoor, obviously to probably avoid Kapoor getting a red card. But Coutinho certainly doesn't want another Newcastle or Southampton to happen to his team, so he takes Kapoor off. Lamella's going to take this free kick for Tottenham. What can he do here? David De Gea has been the one in form though. Oh, the wall jumps, and the wall jumps again, and it hits the wall. And Eriksen has to go back to Davis. Tottenham making no use of that at all, to be honest. Eriksen to Coutinho. Oh, Lamella, nice move. Is the referee going to pull it back for the earlier free kick? He was playing advantage. And the referee says no. Well, those Manchester United fans sitting in the ground there, they've got to be so happy with their team. There's been no goals since the third one from Di Maria, but there's been no need. Manchester United have definitely been the slower in the second half, though. Tottenham have definitely been the better team, but they've just not got that killer instinct in front of goal in this first half, in this second half, like Manchester United was in the first half. Absolutely compelling stuff, even if they were getting called offside a bunch of times, but they've been also clinical in front of goal when they have been onside, and that's the difference between the teams this afternoon at the moment. Here is Naughton. It's still 1-1 by my understanding at Arsenal too, so another 2 points gained on Arsenal. They'll be 7 points clear if that happens. Here is Falcao. One man deserving of a goal today. Here he comes. Falcao with the cross. Headed in. And I'm not sure who that was. I think it was Di Maria. And it's going to be a goal kick. Di Maria, this is actually a... Oh, it's come off the post. Di Maria, that is a great header. And unfortunate that it tipped off the post. Michel Vaughan was probably beaten again. Manchester United, absolutely scintillating stuff. Absolutely unbelievable. There's Jones. Vertonghen. Coutinho. Soldado. They've definitely been the better side, but they've not scored. Jones. Then goes past him, but runs in the other direction. Coutinho's up to support him. And this has been Tottenham's problem. They're just going nowhere. And is the referee calling for a foul? Is he calling for a penalty? He's calling for something. The wall is getting set up. And what is going on? There's a foul. The referee's calling for a foul. Straight confusion. Whereas the fans thinking it was a penalty. Now here's Lamella with this free kick. It's right on the edge of the box. It could have easily been a penalty. With Lamella right on the goal line before the box. Ooh. Oh, and someone else takes it. It's way wide. I think that might have been Eriksen. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. It only looked bad after he passed the goal. Not bad from Ericsson. Good attempt. There's right confusion over whether the referee had actually called him for a penalty there, but I don't think it's really going to make much difference whether he did or not. Blind to Falcao. The referee's going to pull back for an earlier foul on Blind. I don't think he needs to, but the referee's going to not issue a card. Well, it's late, but no, that definitely wasn't a booking. Blind only tripped, to be fair. Blind did feel it though. Falcao and Percy. Oh, square ball. And Di Maria. I don't think he intended to hit it, but he did. He does force a corner. Does Tottenham really need to defend that? He is out of position, really. And here he comes with the corner. Van Persie with the attempted header. Lind. Jones. And Falcao is offside again. The linesmen are not being too kind to United. It is marginally offside, I would say. It doesn't matter how many offside calls they have. Manchester United are 3-0 up and absolutely cruising, even if they haven't been the best team in the second half. Not kept up the pressure, really. Probably saving themselves for the trip to the Britannia Stadium. Because Fort Britannia is going to be a fortress down there. And to Falcao. He's got a lot to do from down here. Oh, he makes mincemeat of his defender, Falcao. Good save by Michel Vaughan, but Falcao was absolutely mesmerising in that move. Oh, Manchester United, such confidence in this Manchester United squad. They feel like they can do anything and nothing will hurt them. Oh, it's a good header. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. Oh, what an absolutely fantastic save. This is a great header. Oh my word. David De Gea. Header from Lennon. Absolutely brilliant save. Lamella with this corner for Tottenham. David De Gea cannot be beaten. Oh, and he saves again. Oh, and David De Gea, brilliant saves. And Aaron Lennon is now causing problems. David De Gea, two stunning saves. Can he do it again? Here's Lamella with another corner. Headed by trying to beat Lennon again, I think. But David De Gea, who's not had a lot to do. But when he doesn't even have a lot to do, if he makes saves like that, it doesn't matter. Oh, and Lamella. And there could have been a goal for Tottenham there. He's wide. It's a beautiful pass. Lamella's shot wasn't as great as some of the other stuff, and that's, well, the shots that United have taken, we should say. Stuff. And that has been the difference between the two sides this afternoon. 5 minutes of added time. The referee could add on 10, and Manchester United would still win here. Absolutely brilliant stuff. But they've certainly been the slower in the second half. But you have to say that Manchester United took off the foot off the gas a little bit. But being 3-0 up, you could probably understand that to some degree. And Falcao again, brilliant movement, but lost the ball to Fazio. And Ericsson. Oh, it's brilliant. Intercepted by Carrick, by the way. And look at Daley Blind. And Blind tries to thread it through to Falcao, and again. And unfortunately, he's going to go for a goal kick. Well, David De Gea here. 7 saves. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. David De Gea, absolutely on point. A well-deserved clean sheet for 2 fantastic saves against Aaron Lennon and his head in particular. Di Maria. Oh, it would have been a beautiful touch from Van Persie had he got to that afterwards. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 3. They didn't play for 90 minutes, but for 45 they were absolutely brilliant. Tottenham the better team in the second half, but David De Gea has a well-deserved clean sheet for 2 fantastic saves from Aaron Lennon. Manchester United were long gone, even though they weren't the better team in the second half. They'd already done their work in the first. But maybe questions will be raised a little bit whether Manchester United can play for 90 minutes. But under a condensed schedule like this, you can understand. But like we said, they were gone by the end of the first half anyway. Spurs 0, Manchester United 1. Let's have a look at the other results from today. Aston Villa 0, Sunderland 2, Hull City 1, Leicester City 1. So Leicester City with another point, probably heading towards safety. Liverpool finally break the duck and have a 1-0 win against Swansea, but it wasn't easy. So Liverpool, still questions will be asked. Manchester United 2, Burnley 0. Sadly, it seems to be normal service resumed for Burnley. Back down to a loss after being such a high, beating Liverpool at Turf Moor. Newcastle United 0, Everton 2, QPR 1, Crystal Palace 1, Southampton 2, Chelsea 1. A dent in Chelsea's title hope. Southampton very well played. Spurs 0, Manchester United 3. An absolutely fantastic first half from United. Sealed the deal before the second half had even started. Stoke City 0, West Brom 2. That might dent Stoke City's confidence going into the game against Manchester United. West Ham 2, Arsenal 2. Manchester United gain another 2 points in the league title race. Let's have a quick look at what that looks like. As you can see, Manchester United up by 7 points now. Their end to 2014 has been absolutely majestic. They've got 9 points over Chelsea, 10 over Liverpool, and 11 over Spurs, and 11 over Sunderland. Manchester City starting to gain a little bit, but they've still got a long way to go if they're going to catch an on-fire Manchester United. Everton, West Brom and Stoke City complete the top 10. Relegation zone, Crystal Palace, Hull City and Burnley. Normal service is sadly resumed for them. And you have to say that now, with 7 points, the gap between... Actually, they're 8 points clear, behind of safety. So for Burnley, maybe trouble still lingers for them, sadly. But they had an unlucky start to the season with 14 losses. But after that win at Liverpool, normal service resumed, and they sit in last place, not even reaching double figures yet.